Hello, Taurus.
Hello.
This is your Taurus season, Taurusy reading.
I was about to say happy birthday. So the Taurus.
Very much true. So, this is Taurus season, the beginning of Taurus season. We're having a Taurus new moon. And we talked about the transits for Taurus. And
that's located in the Universal Agenda. If you guys haven't already watched that, the link is going to be down below.
It's not just for like Tauruses, but for generally like what the Taurus energy feels like right now. So yeah, go back and check it out. It has the card blessing and all the goodies. So
that's right. We are yeah.
Getting all like ahead of ourselves.
All right, I got card number 24 for you guys to start off with. And it says, new birth, guarded vigilantly. Vigilantly. I said that weird.
Vigilantly.
Yes, new birth, guarded vigilantly. That's interesting. Like, that is a really, really...
New birth guarded vigilantly.
Yeah, I'm just going to read the first little sentence out of here about it. It says, in every creative process, in every birth, and every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the foal learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way.
Yeah, that resonates with the card I'm looking at right now. So I'll take it. It's reversed Six of Pentacles. I feel like this has to do with that steady, that groping in the dark for steadiness, a nature of something that's like regular, and it's taking a while to feel normal. Like this whole thing. The quarantine it's
really
set everybody on their ear, and nobody really quite knows how to proceed forward and have proper exchanges of energy at this point. But things aren't like they appear anymore, or it definitely doesn't feel that way. And perhaps this is something that's been going on with her a lot because she's a Taurus. We're going to use her for example. She's been leading the way to create bartering situations with other business owners, and it's a way to make sure everybody gets, especially in a time when everybody's income gets suspended,
right?
Being able to continue to scratch each other's backs and keep commerce going for each other, and keep everybody feeling balanced in exchange of energy. It's just like another way, not the way that you'd expect to have to perform business, but doing it in an unexpected way. So this is very, very Uranus and Taurus. Like, it's very appropriate to be finding new ways to spread energy around, to use what you know in your benefit, and be able to have sort of an inspiration to keep going and keep plugging away.
This time really gives you guys an idea that if actual money was taken away in the blink of an eye, what resources do you have to make sure your world still stays in balance? What can you offer people? What do the people around you have to offer? Make sure that your community is people of value. You know, like it goes. I believe that
everybody has something to provide each other, and it's not what the traditional normal exchange looks like, and you're capable of a lot more collecting resources than you think at this point.
That is right. The next card I have for you guys is card number 31. It is super beautiful. I love it. So like, just get a good look at that. It says, trust yourself. You are wise. You know how to grow even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forest, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak. There is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so palpable.
That's the Uranus and Taurus.
It literally shapes the world. Okay? At the same time, it is so invisible, like the virus.
And Pluto, all the Pluto energy going on.
That sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be all right. You can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold.
Literally was just talking about that in the Universal Agenda. So if you haven't yet checked it out, Taurus.
I know me personally being a Taurus, at the beginning of this whole quarantine, lockdown, coronavirus thing, I wasn't in the greatest of mood.
She got straight up
I was
hard to talk to.
I was just like cranky and stuff like that. But I finally started to adjust to this. I finally started to find new balance in things.
Perspective is everything.
I've come up with some sort of a new routine that I've adjusted to this whole situation, and now I'm feeling a lot.
Stimulus checks don't hurt either.
Oh, absolutely.
They made your mood a lot better. But Taurus, the other card I have for you is the reversed Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you're letting go of your lack mentality. Like there's whatever had you thinking that you had to hold on so tightly in order to gain has changed, and you're finding that there's ways to perform commerce without doing it, and the unexpected ways is actually paying off for you. So you're not feeling the need to hold on so tightly to either how you thought you should manifest or the way things are coming in for you. You're not worried so much about the how. The building's happening regardless, so you're feeling just a lot more relaxed. So
I am.
And I'm happy about that. Like my Mars in Taurus feels like a big uptake of trust. And even though my Mars in Taurus is in the 12th and I feel like my hands have been bound, I wasn't eligible for a stimulus check. Unlike this Taurus in the 8th house.
In the 8th house.
Like my Taurus is locked away in this sort of it is in a way of a financial jail, like because I didn't get the same opportunity that way. So my father claimed me as a dependent this year. So it just didn't work out that way for me. So, but is that making me sad? No, I feel a big giant sense of trust that the opportunities I do have aren't going to be the ways people expect them to come in, especially myself. And the how doesn't matter. It's just that it's going to happen. And I know that I will be making the right moves when the time comes, period. So.
Period.
Period.
Well, I guess this actually kind of concludes the Taurus reading.
It feels good to me.
I was gonna say it's feeling good to me. This moon's gonna kind of bring to light that things are readjusting for you. I feel Taurus, things are starting to not feel so unbalanced for you, but you've also done the work at the same time for that to happen. It just doesn't happen out of nowhere. You can't expect to live a balanced life without doing any of the work. So.
It don't work that way.
We will see you in your next reading, and we love you guys. Bye.